One Piece chapter 1115 is here, and I haven't seen anything, but I woke up and I had friends texting me like, "Josh, have you read the chapter yet? Have you read the chapter yet?" I'm like, "No, I haven't. What?" So, because of that, I have a feeling something interesting is going to happen in this chapter. Based on the ending of last chapter, I'm assuming that we're going to learn some stuff about Joy Boy. Because Vegapunk's going off about that. But let's go. Chapter 1115, Continental Fragments. Now this is making me think of Oars for some reason, because he was known as the Continent Puller. Or maybe some giant stuff. I don't know. Okay, cover story. Only Child Yamato in the Holy Inari Shrine Pilgrimage, Volume 5. Getting a bento box from Hiyori and Otoko. I don't know why I thought Hiyori was Kiku. But yeah, that's definitely Hiyori. Alright. Yamato smiling. Toko smiling. Everyone's smiling. Good times. Alright, the flower capital, Wano. It's hard to believe this foreign transmission is reaching us. We found the snail in the castle among Orochi's possessions. And we hear Vegapunk's speech going, "Now, you may be wondering how he came to be known as a pirate." And Momo's there, like, "So you were a pirate, Joy Boy? Just like Luffy." Oh, and you see the Straw Hat, the Straw Hat flag right under the capital, the huge flag Luffy made for him. "You know of him, my lord?" At a jail cell base at the G4 naval base. Oh, what? The fake Straw Hat Pirates from Sabaody are now the fake Kid Pirates. What is happening? This fake Luffy's now Kid? My dog's in here today. "Joy Boy, who cares? I bet you could easily beat him, right, Captain Kidd?" "Duh, the man's already dead. My job's done." "That's our captain. The only thing bigger than his confidence is his belly. Yeah. I'm clearly a million times tougher than this Joy Toy. It's Joy Boy, boss." Alright. Seeing Navy soldiers shocked. I can never speak in these videos. I'm sorry. "Do bear in mind, I only have access to a handful of poneglyphs, but their combined narrative clearly chronicles an unbelievable history about a great war in the distant past." He's just trying to get comfortable. "During that period, Joy Boy faced an enemy, the organization now known as the World Government." Wait, isn't that us? Well, he did say he was a pirate. And Wargear is pissed. He is charging Luffy and Dory and Roggy. "Vegapunk!" Back then, they were merely the Allied Powers, a temporary coalition consisting of 20 separate kingdoms. Oh my god. And Mars is still walking through the lab. He is mad. He is radiating with hockey, and snails are falling everywhere. You stay out of my trash, dog. "It can be assumed that an alliance was the only feasible way to oppose the formidable faction to which Joy Boy belonged. I am afraid that the cause of this conflict still eludes me. So I did not presume to judge the morality of the combatants. I can, however, say that this war was a clash of two opposing ideologies. I mentioned earlier that Joy Boy was born into a fantastical civilization. We see Zanisha. Everyone on Zou. Into a fantastical civilization. Once so advanced that it is hard to believe it existed over 900 years ago. There is Carrot, the new leader of Zou, which I still find kind of dumb. 1 second. I still find that kind of dumb, personally. because I don't know. I just felt like during the run Carrot had throughout Zoe, Whole Cake, in the beginning of Wano, she definitely felt like a candidate for a Straw Hat Pirate. I recently reread it, and it was like so obvious. It's kind of disappointing that she was kind of sidelined at the end, but whatever. That debate is long over. So same with Yamato joining. Who cares? The weapons that existed during the century-long struggle are far beyond our modern science. Carrot's like, that's amazing. Foxy? What? Fee. What's that peanut-headed fool saying? Aw, boss, you're making us hungry. He's so big-headed. I forget the other two pirates' names that were on Foxy's crew. The big fishman dude and the girl. I forget their names. I haven't reread the Davy Back fight in such a long time. Such technology is baffling even to a genius such as myself. And therein lies our problem. The Labostratum. Gotcha. Stussy. Huh? It's me. Edison. And Kaku's still in his bubble, just like unenthused. Like, come on, man, let me out of this. Lower the barrier and hightail it out of here. But I can't. What if something were to happen to the Straw Hat crew? I'm gonna be straight with you. There ain't no point in the barrier no more. Not when there are monsters on the island who can ignore it. We've done all we can for him. I'm sure they'll make it somehow. Yeah, like, Mars just basically phased through the barrier. It didn't phase him. How much longer, Jinbei? My apologies. We're almost there. There's nothing to apologize for. We were busy. Is that you, Zoro? You're gonna get it later. Now hurry up. They're moving their ships to blockade the northeast coast. I'll never forgive you if we get blasted out of the water after all this. And Dusty's just like, that's good to hear. I was worried Stella would never forgive me if I let them get caught. As if! Now get your ass out of there! But I don't know what to do with myself, huh? Now that Stella's gone, who am I meant to live for? I have no purpose. And Kaku's just like, Alright. Back to the Bonnie fight. Don't let him use his sword. Oh, I forgot they're going against Nezuro. This geezer can cut anything. Sense the living voices. Oh my god. Nezuro. Bonnie. Bonnie, get down. Frankie just taking Bonnie down to help her dodge. Yeah. Whoa. And Nezuro clean swipes the head of the giant ship, plus like all the flags at the top. I can't maintain distorted future for very long. Bonnie's back in her kid form. The void century ended with Joy Boy's defeat. How much do you intend to say, Vegapunk? He's leaving? Oh! Oh, shit! There are too many life forms here. Nezuro can skywalk too? Nezuro is charging up. He's in the sky. But the aftermath has grander consequences. The wake of the ancient conflict scarred the world, and those scars never healed. And Nezuro clean swipes, does basically what Law did in to the SAD room in Punk Hazard, where he cut the mountain clean open and everything, destroyed everything. Everyone's like, what the? All the Seraphim are looking up. And all the military agents that were held in the basement they had in the Labostratum, they're falling. We all know travel between islands can be excruciatingly difficult. The seas one must traverse are so vast and perilous, most people are content to live and die at their place of birth, never experiencing any culture other than their own. Isn't that a bit obvious? Yeah, everyone knows the seas are dangerous. That is common knowledge to us now. But it wasn't like that 1,000 years ago. A cataclysmic ecological disaster occurred during the Void Century, and the ancient world was swallowed by the ocean. We are now living atop the remnants, continental fragments of the landmasses that once were. And the revolutionaries just like, what? Say what? Everyone's shocked. Wait. Ancient world was swallowed by the ocean. Okay. The world of a millennia ago sleeps unseen at the bottom of the ocean. I know it is hard to believe on my word alone, but there really were multiple vast continents back then. This is insane. Hey. Oh, we're going to Orange Village? Hey, Nojiko, where do you think you're going? The whole world is at stake. Fill me in. I've got to check on the tangerine orchard. Nojiko! This change in the world helps explain how a century of history could be censored. A feat that seems nigh impossible, but it makes sense when you consider the undeniable conclusion all the data points to. Within a mere century, the average sea level rose by a staggering 200 meters. What? You're kidding. 200? Even the Navy people are shocked. A warship's only 60 meters tall. No wonder the old world disappeared. Hey, stop listening to that crap. We have work to do. The Seraphim and all those imprisoned Cypherpole agents were spotted falling out of the lab building. We gotta rescue them. Did you hear that? Oh, we're back to Mocktown. Did you hear that? His tall tales keep getting taller. The old fart's lost his marbles. What a joke! Sakura Kingdom, Chopper's hometown. Is that really possible? There's Dr. Kureha. Even now, the world still finds a way to keep things interesting. Oh, what? What's the place? Cactus Point? No, I don't think that's the right name. The place where we first met, like, Baroque works. Whatever. I need to reread early One Piece. I'm forgetting a whole bunch of stuff from that. That mountain is around 200 meters. There's Miss Golden Week. You're saying something that tall would be submerged? How? That's awful. How many people died? Big Funk's still going. That begs the question. How and why did such a flood occur? Naturally, your first inclination might be to assume it was some kind of natural disaster. However, I can say for certain that it was no such thing. It was a man-made calamity. Morgan's, you can't be serious! And then Vivi just shuts him up. If this catastrophe was brought about by natural means, there would be records denoting early warning signs several centuries earlier. It was a severe world-altering event after all. But all my research into meteorology, geology, ecology, and atmospheric science confirmed that there was no such natural buildup. It is impossible for such a drastic change to happen spontaneously within the span of a mere 100 years, meaning the cause lies elsewhere. My suspicions were confirmed a few days ago when I analyzed the world's current sea levels. This will be hard to accept, but that disaster 800 years ago was caused by ancient weapons technology capable of sinking the world. And that very same firepower evidently still exists, just waiting to be used again. In other words, that great war which ravaged the world during the Void Century is still ongoing. And we see Emu staring with their eagle eyes. The genius sheds light on a forgotten chapter, ended chapter, on a forgotten history. Okay. So we've been in the Great War arc this whole time. What? Everybody was saying, oh, we're gonna get a war arc after Elbaf. But we're in the war arc right now, and we've been in the war arc this whole time. We just didn't know it. That's what I'm getting, at least. Oh my god. And it looks like... I'm wondering how... Because Nezuro, like, sliced the cloud part of Egghead clean through. Clean cut. How do you beat that? How? And he can moonwalk. Not Michael Jackson moonwalk, but you know what I'm saying. He can skywalk. Plus, he can use, like, his horse powers. How do you beat that? How do you beat any of these elders? That's what I want to know. Also, it's nice to see that Stussy doesn't have to kill herself. But it's sad to see that, basically, Edison's killing himself. I don't know. Dang! Also, what is Foxy doing here? I thought this is the first time we've seen Foxy since the Davy Back fight. I never thought we'd see him again. Looks like he's still bandaged up, kinda. And he has a beard. Ugly looking dude. I think it's safe to say, at the end of this chapter, that Emu has been around for 900 years, 800 years, something like that. And it's safe to say that Emu is one of the first people that used Law's immortality powers on themselves. And I'm assuming that the other, that the 5 elders also had that power on them as well. I also think that this confirms that the thing that took down Leloucia, that took out the whole country of Leloucia, was the 3rd ancient weapon. And I think that's been confirmed for a while to some people. I think that's just actually confirms it. So we got Poseidon, we got Pluton. So is this Uranus? I don't know. Yeah, this what a chapter. What a spree One Piece is going on. And there's no break next week. So, all right. Anyway, I'm going to leave this video here. I hope you all have a great day. I want to know what you thought about the chapter in the comments below. So, let me know. Anyway, I'm out of here. Later.